We've spoken about compliance markets briefly at the start, but obviously they're a growing source of demand and carbon price coverage globally at the moment. So I guess the question to you is, what are these main compliance markets, and kind of which ones are the ones to keep an eye on?
So when we're thinking about compliance demand, there's kind of three things that we look at. The first is the International Aviation Offsetting Mechanism, known as CORSIA, which we expect to drive somewhere between 150 and 200 megatons of additional demand over the next few years. But this is a mechanism that's only going to grow in impact over time. If you look out to, say, the mid-2030s, demand could easily be in the 250 to 300 megatons level per year. So it'll be a really substantial driver of demand. On top of that, we also see countries starting to collaborate more through the purchase of carbon credits to meet their international commitments under Article 6 of the Paris Agreement. So this is countries like Japan, Singapore, Switzerland, Sweden, that have made commitments to use international flexibility mechanisms, so carbon markets, in order to meet their targets. We see this driving potentially another 100 megatons or so demand by 2030. And then there's the other mechanisms that I mentioned earlier. So compliance mechanisms like the California ETS, the South African carbon tax, the Colombian carbon tax, that allow the use of carbon credits to meet obligations under these mechanisms. And that might drive another 50 megatons of demand in 2030. So if you start adding these up, you're talking about hundreds of megatons of demand year on year, which is a substantial increase from the size of the current market today. And that's only from compliance mechanism. That's before you even take into account voluntary demand.